Hello YouTube, I'm back in with another video. I'm going to be showing you guys my teammate Johnny's Janemba deck that we used for the Chicago Celebration Team Wars event. I was player A, he was player B. I wanted one of us to at least play one of the, I guess, the sweaty decks of the format, and Janemba was the one. Although I hate the deck with a passion, it's like annoying. Um, like I still wanted to have that, like I said, the sweaty deck of the format on the team. So I told him to play it, and honestly, he was our carry, I guess. Just being Janemba, what it does, like I'm pretty sure he won most of his matchups. I think he only lost like once and tied once. Not I can't remember his record too well, but for sure most of the matchups he did win, and it was because of deck out. It was ridiculous. Like I believe every guy he beat was through deck out, which is what this deck is made to do. So yeah, let's get to it. So the first card, as you just saw, is Borgos. Play two copies of it. Since Johnny was the only one playing blue, of course, because of the card pool rule, whatever. So told him to for sure play this card. Really good card. Being able to lock your opponent from like untapping energy, keeping their deck in check is really good. Also, it's a free draw, and a blue ramp if you don't want it. One in the main, just if we face, or if he faced like anything that played objection, mainly Shinra and Gogeta, because that was like a very popular like Shinra deck going into set six. But now with set six, objection is more. From what I've seen, it's more of a different card. But also, this was a good against the new Veku ramp deck, which I don't think he faced at all. So from what I know, he didn't use the Dende at all this tournament, but having the option there was still good. But the card he for sure used was Kami. Now that the format is more aggro, this just secures your defense. Like being able to make sure you don't die that turn is really good. So yeah. And then to help with those one drops, he played Toki Toki. So you don't know what this does. It's pretty much a second copy of Dende in the main and a third copy of Kami. You play this effect, you stack it, play this from deck, and then shuffle. So yeah, it's just a third Kami and a second Dende in the main. So pretty good card. Just helps you bring out whatever you need. So that's it for the one drops. For the twos, the super combos. We decided because we like me and both my teammates were helping make the list, and we decided to go with the Kami, or not the Kami, the Kai, because of if he just in case he did face the mirror match, we wanted him to be able to fight against it. So he'd play this and then play the Trunks Overwhelm card. So if you play Great Sandman, it's dead because you would warp your stuff. So this just helps you play Overwhelm. And then main deck, the two of the striving to be the best Goku. From what I know, this card really saved him throughout the day. Being like, good thing I ordered them for him too. Yeah, really good card. Just a 2-drop defender. Just can help, like the way this deck plays, just stall out. This card just helped him because I know he played veggies, I believe, so this probably saved him in that matchup. The one unyielding, it's at 1. You save this just to make a random power play, and then it helps a lot. Trust me, I've seen it. That's actually it for the 2 drops. Now for the 3s, play 4 Childish Heart Janemba. I know people play 3 of this, but we decided on 4 just so you could see it more often. And also we don't play the 1-drop Psyche Demon, so just having the 4 just helps. That's actually the only 3-drop in the deck. Then play 2 at all cost Vegeta. So the idea for this was just to help game or help make game against certain decks, because this deck has a lot of combo potential because of the 8 pseudo super combos and also the 4 regular super combos. Being able to just bring this out, take the life swing, maybe awaken, untap your energy, just combo out, can win you the game. And randomly, if your opponent isn't expecting it, just bring this out and game them as well. So really good card. And then for the Janemba ratios, so for the Janemba ratios, we went 3-3-3. You'll just see the rest in a bit. We have 3 demon. I know I've seen people play 4 of it still. It's still a really good card, being able to just summon and warp something immediately. Out your opponent's battle card. I know for sure that this was hurting me like all day as well. Just bringing it out, warping my 4-drop Caulifla, so I don't have a red battle card or whatever. Hurt me all day. Yes, good card. For the cell, super combo. 3 of the new Majin Janemba. Really good card as well. I didn't talk to my friend after the event, but I'm not sure, but I feel like this might be a 2 of if he continues playing the deck. Well, that's how I feel. Because it doesn't. Of course it helps, but I still feel like Demon Sword might help more against certain decks. So maybe this isn't as necessary at like 3+, but it's still a pretty good card. From what I know, it did help him a couple times throughout the event because you untap the energy, and then that lets you like sensu beat on your opponent's turn as well. But yeah, so just 3 of that, and then of course 3 of the Reality Bender. Like I said, we decided to go with 3 on all the Janemba cards because just for variety. And also, I've seen people like cut this or just play 2 of it, but I still feel like this is really good in the deck because it becomes a 1-drop if you have nothing and your opponent has something. So just having that 1-drop mill potential can come clutch. And then the 2 Trunks Overseeing Time, for the mirror match. It also just helps go for a game against other decks. And then the last pseudo super combo, and also the last battle card, which is the GT Goku. That's it for the battle cards. Now for the extra cards, 2 Xenoblade. So I know Janembas aren't really playing this anymore, but I still felt like this was a good card to try out. Of course, it loses to the TN, but in Team War scenario, not everybody was gonna have the TN, so you could just go Xenoblade, untap yourself and defend. It was a really good card, and from what I know, it actually helped him out throughout the day. And then the 4-dimension magic, the broken negate. For Sensu Bean, and then main deck 2 Mufubas. Mufuba like against Shenron, or Mufuba against like Black Mesa and whatever. Just good card. Now for the side deck, he didn't have the sleeves for the side deck, but he just switched them out throughout the tournament, but whatever. The 3rd Borgos, if he needed it against like another blue deck. The 2nd Dende, if he faced a ramp heavy deck. 3 Mercenary Tau. This deck, since it's a slower deck, right? It loses to hand control because that could also be a very slow deck too, and them just building their hand destruction engine hurts you. So this just completely shuts down the deck. So like them trying to kill your hand in a slow game is just gonna it just makes them it punishes them to try like playing with your pace or something. I can't explain it as well, but it just helps it just keeps your opponent in check for them trying to keep you in check pretty much. The 3rd Goku, if you feel like he needed it against an aggro deck, so against veggies for sure, and then against decks that like let's say if we face like a pan deck or whatever, this card will help because like if you destroy Pan's like battle cards, it keeps them in check. Like being able to effectively get rid of their Yamchas, their burst attack Gohans, it hurts the deck because they need to have that constant beater on field. And then against decks that were aggressive but he needed defense, he had the the barrier blocker Goku's. So he actually forgot to take this to the tournament. So his side deck was 13, but he these were meant to be in the deck. He actually said that throughout the tournament he wanted these, but he still was able to win without them. But for sure, if you want to try this deck or version, whatever, for sure side these or main them. But yeah. And then to go along with the blockers, if the matchup was a slower matchup, like let's say it's a Shenron deck, he would put Figure of Majesty in. So being able to consecutively return your blockers is really broken, especially with the Yajirobe. And the draw and the untap can come in clutch if you're trying to make a power play with the Janembas, like milling for a lot in the turn. So, yeah. And then the third Mafuba. And then I guess like a random tech or I guess fun card we threw in was a result of training. So if you face a deck that likes to stall you out, because if you notice he doesn't have the pans. We were gonna borrow. He was gonna borrow them from his cousin, but his cousin forgot to bring them. But result of training was pretty much the pan. But a broken pan. Being able to awaken and just untap. So you awaken, you untap your energy with this, and then yeah, and like you awaken to untap for this too. But the point is just to awaken and already be swinging for 15, and you have like a lot of life. So that's the idea. But from what I know, he never used it, so whatever. But for sure though, you could just change this. This was more of just a random throw-in. But yeah, that's my friend's Janemba deck that he used at the tournament. Um, hopefully you like the deck, or at least take some ideas from it to fix your own Janemba deck. Because I know going into the event we couldn't find a lot of builds to go off of, especially with the new Janemba. So hopefully this build helps you decide on what to play. And yeah, see you guys in the next deck from the celebration for our team. So see you guys.